Good morning, my party people, friends. So, I wanted to make this video last night, but I had some things to do that got in my way. There's some 90% off items and 50% off food. And then I'm going to reiterate what we said about the penny list because I didn't read the comments, but I heard that there's some misunderstanding. So we're going to chat about it a little bit, shall we? Okay. And also, I posted on Facebook. I have a reminder set on my phone, and it's probably been set for 4 years to look for surprise pennies on Tuesdays, as if I would forget. Not sponsored by Monster, anyway, unfortunately. As if I would forget that there could potentially be surprise pennies today. Now, anytime that there's a heavy food list like we have today, I would assume that there's going to be surprise pennies. Okay. The problem is, I had to check some prices for some other stuff, and I haven't been out to the store a lot. So if you guys get stuff, share it with me, please. Please. My email is this. I'll type it in the chat. Also, do not ask Dollar General employees for penny items. Just go look for the exact items that we're showing you. You can download the Dollar General app absolutely free and scan an item's barcode to get the price. Now, one thing that kind of annoys me, and I'm just going to be honest, I've been doing this for years, and you guys ask me the same questions over and over and over. It doesn't annoy me. What annoys me is when people email me and ask me for the penny list. Guys, I own thepennylist.com. If you go to that page, it says most recent penny list. Click on that and scroll down, and you'll see August 1st penny list. Okay. All the pictures are there. When I show you the pictures in this video, they're going to be cut off. All the pictures are on the website. Now, I did prepare another video. We learned yesterday that I can talk over these. I thought you guys couldn't hear me. So I was over here having a party behind the screen. And then you guys were like, we hear you. So the pennies that I showed you yesterday, this morning, I randomly checked some of the prices and they showed a penny for me. But let me make this very clear. It's not going to be all stores. It's going to be the stores that like reset and got like a healthy food aisle. Okay. I have so much dried fruit in here because I love it. By the way, I gained 8 pounds back, probably because I've been eating that dried fruit. It's got sugar in it. Anyway, um, let's start with the 90% off and the 50% off, shall we? Here we go. I think you can hear me. Summer barbecue. Now, this is not all of the summer barbecue, but you get the drift. Ice freeze punch fruit. These marshmallows, these are 50% off today, my friends. 50% off food items. That is so important. There's actually a lot more I need to add to this list, I believe. I just could not move fast enough, unfortunately. I had some things get in my way over the last couple days. These are 90% off brown dot, but they're considered Father's Day, which was really confusing. Yesterday I didn't want to put this out because I wanted to make sure that they was showing in fact 90% off, and then I checked the majority of them this morning and they were showing 90% off. Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. I'm kind of a big deal. That's funny. Some of these are really cute little gag gifts you could get and save, not only for Father's Day, for any holiday. I wish I had pictures of this Premier Telescopic Back Scratcher Massager. Those are also brown dots. I know I have a picture of the back scratcher, but I couldn't go fast enough. And again, some things got in my way, obviously, over the last couple of days. So I wasn't able to do everything I wanted to do. And then you guys seen this video yesterday. It is a huge, huge, epic Dollar General penny list that we have for Dollar General today. I know the UPCs are cut off. We did talk about this yesterday. They are posted on my website, every single one of them, thepennylist.com. So here's what we're going to do, friends, buddies, pals. Y'all are going to go to the store. I probably, strawberry and banana. Ooh, that's my favorite. What I do is buy the strawberry dried fruit and the banana dried fruit and mix them together. Skinny Pop, I don't know about that. I don't know if that's good or not. Food for a penny is great. There is a loophole. Silk almond milk for a penny, friends. If the food or drinks are expired, they do not have to sell them to you. You must know that. Please know that. And also, I will tell you this. Even if your store didn't do the healthy food reset, I can guarantee you I've seen this happen more than 20 times in my Dollar General career, where the wrong store got the wrong truck of items and they end up with these type of items and they don't even have the healthy food aisle and they don't know where to put it. I need to go check my store. See, a lot of times what happens is these will be placed all throughout the store and it's almost impossible for them to get all of the items. Now, sometimes if it's a low traffic store or they have a lot of hours or, I don't want to say if they're hardworking because some of the stores are hardworking, yet their stores might be a mess because of different reasons. So I don't ever want to make it sound like I'm against the Dollar General employees because I'm not. But you get my drift, right? Like it's damn near impossible for them to remove every single item. So look for these. Even if you think they don't have them, look for them. You might find them. And these will continue to be a penny after today. They typically stay a penny for months and months and months. Okay? And since these are so many items, your chances are so good at finding something. And a lot of the Good and Smart brand, you will notice. No, Dollar General is not going to stop selling Good and Smart. This happens every year. Typically, what happens, I seen all these go on a percentage off a while ago. They have to get them out of the store. They try to get them out before they expire. Somebody says just left 2 stores with these food items and they were either clearance priced or full priced. Interesting. Did you go to self checkout? Did you go to the register? Did you scan them with the app? What's going on? Give me some more information because I randomly went through my list and scanned some of the UPCs, and every one I did was a penny. So, I don't know. Both were new stores, she says. Interesting. I can't see the Facebook comments until now. A lot of times you guys don't realize that I'm streaming on multiple platforms and I'll be answering comments and you guys are like, who is she talking to? And it's because the way I see the comments is different than the way you see the comments. Just so you know, I'm not crazy. Well, I maybe am crazy, but it's different for me the way I see them than the way you see them. So just know that every store might not be a penny. Every store might not have these items. I'm a big advocate of I do not ever want you to waste your gas and time if you're looking for nothing. What I think is a big deal is that we have summer barbecue at 50% off, because 50% off isn't probably the price you want to buy everything. But if there's something you like that you buy on a regular basis and you pay full price for it, and right now it's 50% off, and it's something you need for your family, by all means, I would buy it at 50% off, friends. Um, right? You guys understand that and feel the same way. And then the Father's Day gifts are 90% off. A lot of them I scanned were like 25 cents, 50 cents, just cents, you know? And of course, that's not a penny. But again, those were great little gag gifts that you could give for Christmas. You could donate. You could do so much with them, you know? 90% off is huge. And if you missed that we showed those in the beginning of the video, please rewind. Betty says the new systems are probably the ones not showing a penny. Potentially, I have a lot to learn about the new systems. A lot of my stores are not the new system. Some are. Sometimes they're different. Sorry, my alarm's going off. And I have to learn from you guys. So it's very important that you go to the store and report back to me, and then I can learn everything from you and from my experiences and from your experiences. Do you understand? That's kind of how this works. Somebody said, "Well, if if she's learning from us, I'm leaving," and that was a few weeks ago, and I laughed because this has always been a group effort. I cannot know everything. You have to realize I'm one little person, okay? I have one little brain, and I don't know everything. I wish I did, but I don't know everything. I don't. I don't pretend to know everything. If there's something I don't know, I'm happy to tell you I don't know. So there you have it. I see that somebody says definitely your miles may vary. Only one store around me has pennied. Easy penny shopping in the house. I love her channel, by the way. She said we are all crazy here. Yes, we are. Um, I love her, and I think you should watch her. There's a lot of people I've said to watch and then I regretted, but I quite like her a lot. Um, my closest, Rebecca says, my closest Dollar General has wonderful employees. A lot of them are wonderful. And either they don't have the products, pennies, or they work hard to know what to take off the shelves and do it. Oh, well, like I said, employees are very sweet. Rebecca, I agree with this. I get this bad rap of people think that I'm against the Dollar General employees, and that could be further from the truth. I have so much respect for them for what they do, as hard as they work. I've been in stores. We have a store that don't have an air conditioner. I go in there and I'm like, ah, you know, I can't imagine working in there, um, making, what they make, working as hard as they work. And then on top of that, dealing with the public, people who are not nice to you, and you're just trying to do your job. You know what I'm saying? So I have the utmost respect. In fact, I think I'll make a video about this because I have a new video where they threatened to call the police on me. And I did share it to members. I didn't share it publicly. I decided that I'm not going to blast them because I think that they assumed I was going to be an asshole. And I think that a lot of Dollar General employees assume if you penny shop, if you coupon, that you're going to be rude and disrespectful. And that, I think, couldn't be further from the truth. I know a lot of you are so sweet. Betty, I didn't see what you said about the toys, and I wanted to see. I let somebody use my computer and now I have keys missing. How does that even happen? That's why there's like sometimes missing letters and no spaces. Sorry about that. Yeah, like, are you just popping the keys off for funsies? What's going on? Where did they go? Betty said, I have not gotten food. Interesting. How many, let's take a show of hands in the chat. How many of you have gotten food today? They ate them. Sounds like my kids. Um, Kids do the darndest things, don't they? I remember my mom telling me I used to uh, dig, she would take my bottles away and I would dig and put them in the ground and save them for later. Isn't that like the most bizarre? I don't know why I just remembered that, but like kids just do the most bizarre things, I think. Um, oh, I know that you respect good employees. Have been watching you for a few years. Yeah, I I feel like I get a bad rap of that I'm going to be disrespectful, and I think that not only myself, but a lot of you guys as well. And I think that couldn't be further from the truth. Now, I think with anything, just like employees, there's good and there's bad, just like shoppers. There's good and there's bad. There's people that are going to go in and be rude and make a mess, and you're going to not want to see them ever again. Um, and that's going to be the case with anything, right? But we, as shoppers, need to be nice, neat, and respectful. And I think it's so important to say that. And please, just be nice, neat, and respectful. I don't ever want to advocate for anything different than being nice, neat, and respectful in the chat, on other people's videos and websites, in the store, in real life, um, everywhere. I think we should teach our children that. We should be that ourselves. I think being nice, neat, and respectful is kind of the way we all should go, right? Someone said toys were 3 and 5 cents. That's a new one to me. Me too. I don't know about that. I'll have to look. Cam ate some of those lollipop looking. Yeah, it's so kids are they do the darndest things, man. E, are you shopping today? We used to live penny shop and I miss that so much. E would jump on with us sometimes and she has, just anybody. Like you guys obviously have different stores than I have. E has different stores than I have. Everybody has different stores. So it's interesting whenever we would do like live penny shopping and have several different people shopping because it's interesting to see what those people would find. He said, I'm on the couch talking everyone. There's two ways to go about this when you make YouTube videos, I think. Um, You know, sometimes it's worth it to go out and shop and look for yourself. And sometimes it's best to stalk everyone and see what everybody's getting for a penny. And that can be sometimes more successful to help you all than me going to the store, believe it or not, because there's more of you than there are of me. And also, again, I would like to say anytime we have food items like this, a lot of the times, a lot of the times, there will be surprise pennies. So we will be looking for those today. I know I will be. I'm sure E will be. I'm sure others will be. I love Carrie from Super Sunday Sweep. Um, and E. E is easy penny shopping. Literally, the letters E, Z. Let me pop it on the screen so you can find her. I love her YouTube channel. When I'm making videos, I try not to watch other people's videos just so I do my own thing and I don't, because I think we subconsciously kind of um, get a baseline from everybody, not on purpose, but I think that does happen sometimes. And I never want to be, I just try to be original. And when I want to be creative, I try not to watch other people's videos. But I have watched these videos and I love her. So, and she's been on my videos before. Any suggestions? I have the same issues with clearance sales. Um, so, so what you're saying, Tina, let's get this clear. I'll take the time and we'll talk about this. Sometimes what's unfortunate is we're not all caught up in the same part of the video. Tina, you're saying that the items that are 50% off and 90% off are not showing 50 and 90% off at your stores today. Is that what you're saying? Which app? I'm only talking about the Dollar General app, and E is on YouTube. E said she has bad jokes, don't we all? We're old, honey. They say dad jokes, but we're mom jokes, I guess. Too bad Dollar General sometimes often puts these penny items in the dumpster. I agree. Someone was trying to argue with me yesterday that these items were not going to go in the dumpster. Now, let me tell you, I'm aware that there are some stores that donate the items and stuff like that, but they're actually not supposed to. They can get in trouble for that. The majority of them are going to go in the dumpster. That happens here in Tennessee all the time. I don't know it, but they do. What put them in the dumpster? I wanted Tina to elaborate on her any suggestions. I have the same issues with clearance sales, but I don't know if she's still here or again, sometimes we're not all in the same place in the video and it gets um, it gets kind of lost in translation. Definitely, food goes in the dumpster faster than anything. That is a fact, my friends. When things penny, um, food is the number one thing that will go in the dumpster because think about this. The reason they're getting rid of it is they need to get it out of the store before it expires. Sometimes it will already be expired. Um, but what are they going to do with it? You know what I'm saying? It goes in the dumpster. Sometimes, like the um, Father's Day items or stuff like that, the home items, I do know, I've seen it myself. They'll resell to the Dollar Tree. I've seen them resell like pallets of stuff. Um, I've seen things like that happen, but food goes in the dumpster. Have I known managers that donates the food even though they're not supposed to? Yeah. Would I tell on them? Hell no. Why would I? I think that's the nicest thing. Why would I tell on them? You know what I mean? I'm not going to rat them out. Tina said they don't have enough help. I was hoping to answer her question, you guys. I was hanging on to answer, but I don't think that she's picking. I don't think we're in the same place in the video. Crystal says, I was able to get 10 penny items this morning. Go, Crystal. I didn't see a lot of people say that they were able to get a ton of penny items. So maybe look for the clearance. I did get excited. If you can't tell, I was pretty excited this morning. I woke up very early. I've been getting up really early. Can we get a summer barbecue list, please? Yeah, I showed some of them. I need to do an entire list. I'm going to run this video by you one more time before we go. It's some of the summer barbecue. E says, I actually questioned a district manager during inventory about food. Well, that was an interesting conversation. According to him, DG joined Feeding Families or something last year, but then, yeah, I don't believe that. I believe maybe some of them have, or I believe that some of them go on their own and try to do things. But again, I'm not going to rat them out. You know what I'm saying? I think it's very sweet of them to try to do that. So I'm not ratting anybody out. Two managers at that time were present and then told him that the company wasn't even coming to pick up the food. Happens with Toys for Tots. Have y'all seen this? I am in my area. You can't get Toys for Tots if you're on food stamps. And I've also seen them collect a hell of a lot of toys and then be there till February, March, April. I assume they save them for the next year. But again, you can't get Toys for Tots in my county if you're on food stamps. You can only get used toys. And that annoys the piss out of me. So I don't know why that. I mean, does that annoy y'all? It just annoys the shit out of me. I called another county. I wasn't in need. I was just asking for you guys. And I called another county and I was like, hey, I need some toys. And they were like, yeah, we'll do anything. I don't even care where you live. If you need toys, we'll get you toys. And then my county, they were like, if you get food stamps, you can't get new toys. You have to get used toys. And then what you have to do apparently, or this was the last that I've heard, is you get tickets. You go wait in line at like this big place, convention center, and depending on where you are in the line is dependent on the value of the used toy you get. So maybe if you don't have a car or you're riding with somebody and you get there later, you know what I'm saying? And that just makes me upset. I think the kids on food stamps are probably the ones that need the new toys. All right. This Friday, summer deals are going to rock. It is going to be a very good clearance weekend. I hope I can make lots of screenshots for you guys. I'm trying. My phone is so full and slow. This morning, I was just grabbing devices, trying to scan everything. And then I was using the phone and it was so slow. And then it got hot and I was like, piss on this phone. Yeah, they can only get used toys if you're on food stamps. What? Is that not the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life? So my point in saying that is know who you're donating to. Ask questions. I think we blindly donate. I know that we blindly donate a lot of the times out of the goodness of our heart. But I just happened to hear that you couldn't get Toys for Tots in my county if you were on food stamps. So I was like, no way. So I called myself. Every year I do, just to verify, because every Christmas I make that video, letting you guys know to ask questions when you donate, because I think it's important to know who you're donating to. You wouldn't blindly give somebody money, right? If you're just walking down the street and somebody goes, I need toys, can you give me $100? You wouldn't give them $100. So why would you just blindly donate to something you don't know where it's going? You know what I'm saying? Ask questions. So, do you know how they are able to change penny deals or change stickers? Guess they just do it, but they are supposed to. No, this is a little bit of more than just a one answer question, okay? Um, I like this question because it's a complex question. And generally, I get the same simple questions that people ask me over and over and over. And so I enjoy that you have a genuine question. But the thing is this, okay? The only way to change a price is to type it in manually. If you take your items up to the register and they're typing in the price manually, red flag. However, however, we know, we know. Krista took a break for a little while. During that time, a lot of stores switched over to a new system. There is a disconnect with the stores with new systems and old systems, and people are reporting all kinds of crazy shit to me. Are they UE? Are you just getting like it? And it's almost like my head is spinning, because as far as couponing and penny shopping, people are just telling me so many different bizarre things. And sometimes you can't believe what you're hearing, but also I have to take in what you guys are saying so I can learn for myself. But at the same time, sometimes you're wrong. You think that they might be changing prices on you or whatever. Generally, that's not going to happen. I've only ever seen that happen in real life one time. As long as I've been doing this, I've only ever seen one Dollar General employee change the price on a penny item. And it was only because I was in the store and the girl was my friend and I cringed. She took an item up to the register and asked for a price check. So they changed the price of the item. Duh. That's why we tell you, do not ask Dollar General employees for penny items. You're just alerting them, hey, I'm about to go look for all the pennies in your store. And it's not that all Dollar General employees are bad. Again, please be nice, kind, and respectful. In the chat, on other people's pages, in the store, in the fucking grocery store, to your family, in real life, on the internet, to everybody. I don't think it's a bad thing to live by, just to be nice, kind, neat, and respectful, you know? How can you tell if they're running on the old or new system? I think I'm going to make a video about this because I've heavily looked into this. Yeah, some people do get a little bit of a power trip. I've seen that myself. I knew what you meant, Rebecca. All right, I'm going to go. Y'all have a good day. Check out E's channel. Let me report back. That's so helpful. Even if sometimes I think you're wrong, that's fine. Report back. If you're finding penny items, if you're not finding penny items, if you're finding percentage off items, what you're getting, how many stores you went to, when you went. When you report back to me, it helps me help you. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day. Love ya.